Everybody's heard about the Aztecs. Everybody's heard about the Maya. But before the Aztecs and before the Maya, there were a culture who are referred to as the Olmecs.
What if everything you thought you knew about the Amazon was completely wrong? Recent archaeological discoveries are revealing that this untouched wilderness was actually home to massive cities, sophisticated engineering projects, and civilizations that rivaled anything in the ancient world. These aren't just theories anymore, we have proof, and what scientists are finding is absolutely mind-blowing.
More than 90% of the structures that were documented are now completely gone. And of the less than 10% that remain, the majority have been vandalized and destroyed.
The secret soil that changed everything. Let's start with something that sounds impossible. Ancient people who literally manufactured better dirt. Deep in the Amazon, archaeologists keep stumbling across patches of incredibly rich, dark soil called terra preta. This isn't natural soil. It was engineered by ancient Amazonians who mixed charcoal, pottery fragments, plant matter, and animal bones into the regular earth. Here's what's incredible. This artificial soil is still more fertile than anything around it, even after sitting there for over 1,000 years. Some patches are several feet deep and stretch for miles. Scientists estimate that up to 10% of the entire Amazon basin contains this manufactured super soil. Think about that scale. We're talking about an area larger than most countries, completely transformed by people who supposedly lived in primitive condition. This discovery alone proves that massive, organized populations lived here for centuries, systematically improving their environment in ways we're only beginning to understand. Modern farmers are actually studying these ancient techniques to improve sustainable agriculture today. The mound builder's towering achievement. At the mouth of the Amazon River sits Marajo Island, where an ancient culture called the Marajoara created some of the most impressive earthworks in the Americas. These weren't small hills. Some of these deliberately constructed mounds rise 60 feet high, equivalent to a 6-story building made entirely of dirt. The Marajoara built entire villages on top of these massive mounds, probably to stay safe and dry during seasonal floods. But here's what's truly remarkable. They didn't just pile up dirt randomly. These mounds were precisely engineered with internal drainage systems and carefully planned layouts that maximized living space while providing flood protection. Inside and around these earthworks, archaeologists have found sophisticated pottery decorated with intricate designs, organized burial sites with elaborate grave goods, and evidence of large-scale agriculture. These people were growing maize and manioc while managing one of the most challenging environments on Earth. What's remarkable is the longevity. This civilization thrived for over 200 years, maintaining their complex society and monumental architecture across multiple generations. The pottery alone shows artistic sophistication that rivals anything produced in other ancient civilizations. Brazil's ancient rock art gallery. Hidden in the rock shelters of Serra da Capivara National Park lies one of humanity's oldest art galleries. Thousands of individual paintings cover hundreds of natural rock formations, depicting hunting scenes, daily life, rituals, and abstract symbols that still puzzle researchers today. Here's what makes this discovery earth-shattering. Some of these paintings could be 25,000 years old, making them among the oldest evidence of human presence in the Americas. This pushes back the timeline of human settlement by thousands of years and challenges everything we thought we knew about how and when people first arrived in South America. These ancient artists weren't just surviving in the Amazon, they were creating sophisticated cultural expressions that have survived for millennia. Some paintings show detailed knowledge of local animals that went extinct thousands of years ago, providing invaluable insights into ancient ecosystems. The artistic techniques used show remarkable consistency across thousands of years, suggesting continuous cultural traditions passed down through hundreds of generations. The engineering marvel of Bolivia. Northern Bolivia reveals perhaps the most impressive example of ancient environmental engineering, the Llanos de Moxos, a 50,000 square mile landscape completely redesigned by human hands. This engineered environment includes raised agricultural fields, extensive canal systems, artificial mounds, and strategically planted forest islands. Different cultures worked on this massive project for over 1,000 years, creating infrastructure that managed both extreme wet and dry seasons. The raised fields allowed farming even during floods, while the canal networks provided irrigation and transportation. The artificial mounds served as elevated village sites. This wasn't just adaptation to the environment, it was complete environmental redesign on a continental scale. The engineering knowledge required to create flood-resistant agriculture across such a vast area suggests these ancient civilizations had understanding of hydrology and environmental management that we're only beginning to appreciate. Cities that rival ancient Rome. In Ecuador's Yupano Valley, cutting-edge LiDAR technology has revealed something extraordinary hidden beneath the jungle canopy, an interconnected network of ancient cities covering over 100 square miles. This isn't a single settlement, it's an entire urban civilization with thousands of rectangular platforms, intricate road systems, and sophisticated canal networks. Some of these roads stretch for 16 miles, connecting different settlements in a planned transportation grid. The engineering required to build this infrastructure through dense jungle terrain is staggering. These weren't small tribal villages, we're looking at urban centers that could have housed tens, possibly hundreds of thousands of people. The residents grew corn and sweet potatoes, brewed alcoholic beverages called chicha, and maintained a complex society that thrived for centuries. What's fascinating is how they managed water flow through the entire network. These ancient engineers created drainage systems that still work today, over 1,000 years later. This discovery has forced archaeologists to completely reimagine what was possible in pre-Columbian America and suggests that the Amazon supported population densities that rival medieval Europe. The Amazon wasn't an untouched wilderness. It was one of humanity's greatest engineering projects, home to civilizations that rival anything from the ancient world. From manufactured supersoil to precision geometric earthworks, from towering mounds to perfectly planned circular cities, every new discovery forces us to rewrite history and recognize the incredible achievements of these lost cultures. What other secrets are still hidden beneath the jungle canopy? With new technology revealing ancient mysteries every year, we're just beginning to understand the true scope of human civilization in the Amazon. These discoveries prove that our ancestors were far more sophisticated, organized, and capable than we ever imagined. If discoveries like these fascinate you as much as they fascinate me, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible archaeological revelations that are changing everything we thought we knew about the past. There's so much more to explore, and trust me, you won't want to miss what we uncover next.